true learning has been hidden from us for thousands of years. Now through the Spirit of the Lord, which he had to die on the cross for us to get this knowledge. If you knew the significance of why he went on that cross, man, you'd never look at that the same again. He had to die for us to get this knowledge.
That's right.
From his Father.
And that's how the Lord is gathering his elect, by the word being out and preached out here. And then the ones like yourself, you know, you heard the word. So if you're part of the elect, the Lord, now with the word that you receive, now you'll be sealed.
Wisdom,
you know, so we're calling out with the word of the Lord, and the Lord is the one doing the sealing. Those people obviously weren't part of the elect because they were scoffing. So it's like the word went like this, you know, just kept bouncing off their ears. That's why they came up the way they did, and then they left. You know, but you're still here listening.
It's self-study to show that self-approved. You got to study the Bible, but you got to study other books. When I say other books, I mean like the documents, the records, history.
It becomes a way of life.
It becomes a way of life.
Hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into, you know, just go into prophecy, man. You know, quick prophecy, you know, update. Because we're in the time, all right. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this in Ezekiel 12 and 22 and then expound in the spirit. All right. This Ezekiel 12 and 22 says, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in Israel saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Okay. So, you read this in the NLT, it says, Son of man, you heard that proverb they quote in Israel, time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Okay, and one thing about it, you know, our people that love this world, you know, they have no mindset towards prophecy. You know, they have, you know, no expectation of these prophecies being fulfilled. You know, because prophecies, all right, you know, they're, you know, anti, you know, this society. Okay, the prophecies are gonna undo everything that we see. You know, how this society operates, you know, the mindset of this society. Matter of fact, real quick, let's get that in First Corinthians, I want to say 7 and 31. Okay, 1 Corinthians 7 and 31, it says, and they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. You know, and us understanding prophecy, we still have to move, you know, with balance. You know, as we understand this is the end. You know, we can't get, you know, irresponsible and neglectful of our day-to-day, you know, obligations. You know, we still got to maintain our situation. We still got to operate, you know, as not knowing when. All right, we know it's close, but we don't know exactly when. Okay, and we never know how long, you know, the Lord's going to stretch this thing out. All right, but we have an expectation that one of these days. Okay, so we use this world. All right, we do what we got to do, you know, make our little moves. Okay, but not abuse it, get engulfed into this world to where we, you know, get distracted. All right, and not on our watch, man, because prophecy keeps us on edge, man. It keeps us, you know, in the right spirit to be ready to let go at any time. You know, to really have, you know, a mindset beyond this world. You know, because and that's one thing our people, like I said earlier, that don't have a mindset towards prophecy, don't believe. Okay, you know, think that we're just, you know, some seed theorists, as they say. You know, they think we're just, you know, some niggas who who've read too much or watched too many documentaries. Okay, they don't really take these things serious. And one thing about this world is full of enchantments and distractions, and it has people delusional or oblivious. That's a better word, oblivious to what's going on around them. Matter of fact, let's get that word oblivious. Okay. Oblivious. All right, oblivious. All right, it says not aware or not concerned about what is happening around one. Okay, and the only thing that our people, are concerned about is all these distractions and psyops and enchantments of Esau, Edom, the god of this world. Okay, they would much rather argue about, the Olympics. Okay, the latest rap beef, some celebrity gossip. Okay, the things in the neighborhood, community. They would rather, be over concerned about those things, but they have no awareness when it comes to the reality that's being formed around them. Okay, as you matter of fact, as you go here, because the fashion of this world is getting ready to pass away, because prophecy, is going to collide, with all these false realities that our people, are stuck in, and you go here, all right, go into the fashion, all right, which in the Greek is schema.
Strong's G 4976. Schema.
All right, and it says the habitus is comprising everything in a person which strikes the senses, the figure, the bearing, the discourse, or dialogue, the actions, the manner of life, etc. So everything, about this society, the very existence of how this society operates is going to pass away, and it's going to be through war, and destruction, all right, from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, because Yahweh Shai is coming to wage war. All right, the nukes, there's going to be a heavy nuclear exchange between these nations, in which America is going to be turned to a desert, and Yahweh Shai himself is coming to wage war with fire, man. Okay, so all the standards, all the, the things that's, held in high esteem of this society, and the things that are glorified and popular, and the trends, and the very existence of how this place operates is finna pass away. Okay, these things that how people operate and think, they won't exist. In the kingdom to come. And war is gonna be expedite that, man. So going here, I want to get. Let me finish this in Ezekiel. All right, go back to Ezekiel 12. All right, Ezekiel 12 and 22, it says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision," man. And we coming to a time where the Lord is going to stop the party, man. And bring suffering, bring torments. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is going to stop the party and bring torments to the earth, man. Because this society, has gotten so proud, gotten so nonchalant, and going back to being oblivious. There's no awareness of the times that we're in. You look at how people move. There's absolutely no awareness as regarding the times. So prophecy, is going to catch the masses completely off guard, man. And they're going to be overwhelmed with torment. Now I want to get this, because when you go here, matter of fact, let me try to put a thumbnail. All right, so when you read this article, it says U.S. and U.K. expected to be drawn in as Iran prepares retaliation against Israel. So, what people are waiting on now, people that's into the geopolitics and, people that are watching, everyone is pretty much, waiting to see how Iran is going to retaliate. Because depending how they retaliate, it can lead to an escalation. Now we know that this war is not going to go nuclear, until the CHIP is made mandatory. Okay, but we could see it escalate to another phase. All right, and we're going to read this article. This is from The Guardian. It says, as Israel braces for what appears, all right, to be likely, all right, to be a likely Iranian retaliation, it is almost certain Western and regional powers will be drawn in. And this is prophecy, man. Western regional powers will be drawn in. Now, let's just get that while it's fresh on the brain. Okay. Which is Jeremiah 49. All right, and 20 says, therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom. And see, the Lord, I said, Esau, he's so, used to being so many steps ahead of everyone, and, enchanting the masses and setting out snares and traps and ensnaring people, because of Esau known as a cunning hunter. Well, he's a cunning hunter. This man hunts spirits. He hunts your soul. All these psyops that we're seeing happening is this man hunting the minds of the people. Okay? And it says, therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, and his purposes that he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. All right, and everything that Esau Edom is doing to set up his NWO is a step closer towards, all right, the complete destruction of his kingdom and his rulership and his captivity. Okay, and what's going to be one of the main characters, okay, that's going to draw nations into this third world war, and these small hats and the least of the flock, because out of all these Edomite colonies that are set up in the earth. Okay, the state of Israel is the youngest of them all, the least. Okay, as far as their youth, their age. Okay, which we know, all right, that they have major sway over these Western governments, man. All right, now, when you get this word draw in the Hebrew, okay, well, it's to drag, okay, to draw or to draw out, and the Hebrew word is sahab. All right, so this article itself is speaking prophecy. U.S. and U.K., okay, expected to be drawn in as Iran prepares retaliation against Israel. Okay, so the only thing that they're speaking is prophecy, man. That's it. Okay, everything else, hey, it's not even finna matter. All right, and it says, overnight, Yoav Gallant, Israel defense minister, briefed his U.S. counterpart Lloyd Austin, discussing according to Israel's readout a series of scenarios and corresponding defensive and offensive capabilities should Tehran attack. So they pretty much, the Israeli defense minister has briefed, the U.S. defense minister Lloyd Austin, and also the UK defense minister. Okay, pretty much putting them on standby, in case things, get escalated, man. Things escalate. Okay, and like I was saying, but there's not going to be, all out nuclear war until the CHIP, the MOTB is mandated. But just like a heavyweight fight, we could see, some heavy punches thrown, okay, in these early rounds of the war, man. Okay, So reading on, it says Gallant held a similar discussion with UK Defense Secretary John Henley on Friday, giving the new Labour Minister an operational situation assessment. Israel said. A day later, Britain indicated it was moving military assets into Cyprus to prepare for a possible evacuation of UK nationals from Lebanon. The need for heightened readiness in the Middle East will not be lost on the RAF and its Typhoon pilot stationed at the Akrotiri Air Base either. Okay, so we're seeing the West booting up. You know, and Benjamin Netanyahu recently came over here, so there's no telling, you know, if he's untold, you know, America and these EU nations that look, he's just finna invade, you know, Lebanon, okay, and really get at Hezbollah. You see, so they're not moving these assets for nothing. All right, and like I say, we can see, you know, a things escalate and some bigger changes go back and forth, you know, before they simmer down. Or, you know, things can happen quick. You know, even with the sea hip, that can be something that can happen quick, man. So we're just watching these things, man. Things can go either way. You know, things can go either way. So, you know, the West has moved those assets over there in their region, in the Mediterranean, you know, off the coast, you know, of Israel and Lebanon. You know, Turkey is saying that, you know, if these small hats invade, that they're going to get involved, okay, going against the small hats. So we'll see. And we know Iran, okay, is going to be backed by Russia if it go there. So, you know, we here, man. You know, eventually that domino going to fall, and it's going to lead to the second coming of Yahushua, man. You know. So this is where we at. All right. So we'll see. You know, we'll keep watch on these things, you know, through spirit and power, you know, of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, man. I know. So just want to get that out there, Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom.